At the moment, there is no certainty in terms of what's going to happen with PCNs, and I think that uncertainty is creating a lot of inefficiency. So the question is, how do you think practices could better support patients with long-term conditions? I think the challenge with long-term conditions for most patients is, A, being able to see their clinicians in a timely and more structured way. So trying to make sure that the patient only having to ideally come in once, if they can, rather than 5, 10 different visits throughout the same long-term condition at the journey. And if we can do that, that generally leads to a better outcome for most patients.
Yeah, perfect. Do you think digital tools are helping or adding pressure to general practice?
I think digital tools can absolutely help. They can help to standardise, they can help to improve workflows, reminders, all that kind of assistive technology that comes into place. But I think there is also the recognition that they can actually add to the workload for many people. It can feel like it's another thing to log into, another thing to look at, and that can be a challenge for particularly some people. But on general as well, it's more things to just keep up to date with, which that in itself can be a real frustration, I think, for people at times.
Yeah. So do you think integration into the clinical system is probably something important?
I mean, the dream would be that everything's in one place. You don't have to think about having it in various different places, but the reality is that's probably never going to happen, because the newer systems might be able to do that still a while off, I think, but who knows, maybe we'll see.
Yeah, a lot of username and passwords to remember.
Oh, definitely.
In the foreseeable. Pick another question.
Let's go for that one, shall we? So, what's something about working in GP surgery the public doesn't usually realise? Oh gosh, there's so much here. So many myths around general practice. So I guess number one, general practice is paid a set amount per patient. We don't get paid for the number of times you come and see us. You know, that doesn't factor into how a general practice works and things. The other thing is general practice doesn't actually get paid for the medications that you get. You know, there's no benefit for them directly trying to prescribe you cheaper or different drugs. It's more about system effects and trying to save the NHS budget as a total and trying to be economical with public resources rather than individual practice resources.
Yeah. If you could change one thing about PCNs or funding, what would it be?
Have some continuity. So one of the challenges I think currently for PCNs is we don't know what's happening next year. So we said that same thing the year before and the year before that. So at the moment there is no certainty in terms of what's going to happen with PCNs, and I think that uncertainty is creating a lot of inefficiency. So we don't know, should we be carrying on for next year? Should we be looking at different things? And there's not been any increases in some of the funding tools. So for example, the R's role has been relatively stagnant in terms of the level of funding. If we want to try and deliver more healthcare, then we need more resources in order to do that. Absolutely, this working smarter, but the other part is our population is growing, complexity is growing, we need more resources.
Yeah, I agree. Perfect. Thank you so much for your time.